presentation this evening is on a community project for kids. There are so many people in this country and around the world that truly need our help. My first thought would be to help the homeless and those that needed medical care. But more community projects for kids are needed in this country. Now, to pay for this project, we would create government grants. If our government can spend billions of dollars on failed banks, our government can create more community projects for kids that would help create part-time jobs and help our children of this great nation, and also give tax incentives and tax breaks for those that would volunteer their time for this project. A community project where the kids would be picked up from school and taken to the community center, where there would be a staff on hand to prepare an early dinner, to help children with their homework and special school projects, and tutoring if needed, and others on staff to help teach a child a new musical instrument, or teach them how to draw or paint, and others on staff to help teach a child how to hit a curveball or throw a curveball. I'd have to sign up for that lesson myself. The goals of this community project would be to help strengthen and develop our children's many talents and needs, while easing the workload on hardworking parents. So when they do pick up their children, they can spend quality time with them. This project would only be available to single parents that work full-time, or families that both parents work full-time. There are a few projects similar to this right now. One example is the YMCA, but not of this scale and definitely not free. The way the economy is nowadays, the value of the dollar is just not what it once was. So unfortunately, parents have to work even harder nowadays and spend less quality time with their children. It's my opinion that kids should not be raised by TV or get their values from TV either. And it's my opinion, I think, that parents try to buy their children's love when they can't spend that extra quality time with them. When I was growing up, the value of the dollar was worth a lot more. Usually only one parent worked and the other parent would be at home when your child got home from school. Many of my friends and coworkers agree with that last statement. So when our children get home from school nowadays with both parents working, they quickly do their homework, they play their video games, they surf the internet, or they hang out with their friends in the neighborhood until their parents get home from school. So when the parents do get home from school, they are usually preoccupied with the many tasks that need to be performed during the work week, checking homework, preparing dinner, going over school projects, and many other tasks. I believe communication between parents and children are affected by this and causes problems with their child's academics, their communication skills, and the settings of goals that each child should have for themselves on a daily or a weekly basis are also affected by this. So when there is a communication breakdown between parent and child, I believe this does truly affect children on how they handle peer pressure from friends and classmates, or how they handle problems at school that they encounter. Without good communication developed between parent and child, I believe children are at risk of making bad decisions that can affect their adult life. So with the many issues our children encounter nowadays, I believe this community project would help strengthen and develop our children's many talents and correct allow the families better options to solve the problems our children encounter nowadays. Because our children truly need all the help that they can get. Thank you.